All right, guys, we are back with round two Edison Format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got first time on the channel, first time at the locals for Jesse Gorman, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, versus Luis G on the right. Or sorry, Jesse is playing zombies. I mean, it's pretty obvious he's playing zombies just by looking at his mat, right? And Luis G, still kind of new, but he used to play back in the day, so I remember him. Anyways, and Lewis is playing like a macro, like Eatos deck. What's funny is I actually randomly bumped into Lewis on the DB ladder like a few days ago, and he beat me with this deck. So we'll see how it does. Yeah, so it's now Jesse did tell me he is kind of new to Edison, so let's try to go easy on him in the comments. I like to feature the new players when they show up to the locals, and yeah. Plus, he's playing zombies, which is not a deck that you normally see. Not many people play that deck at my local except for Nate. So here he's going to Reaper him, and it will get banished. So let's see what it is. It's Mirror Force. Oof. Oh no, it's D-Fisher. Sorry. So it's not getting banished. So now Lewis sets a back row and passes. Trap does shoot. Let's see Jesse's hand. So his hand is Diva, Caius, Torrential Plague, Instant Fusion. No, it goes back to the deck. No, back to the deck. Yeah. All right, so Torrential Instant. His hand's pretty good. He can deal with this board. Now, what's the play, though? Do you just Instant Fusion and tribute for Caius? Or do you Instant Fusion... He could bomb the field if he wants to. I mean, it will take 2 cards, but you get rid of... What's the correct play? Oh, this was not the correct play. Oof. Uh-oh. Okay, he's treating Eatos, so... Oh, man. What I'm trying to think, what if he goes Instant Fusion Caius, he can get rid of the Eatos, but then you're still dealing with D-Fissure and... Oh, now he's getting Reapered. Okay, yeah, I can't. Oh, no, Jesse. I wonder if he's watching. I wonder if he found the local, because... A lot of people, we get a lot of new faces because people randomly find me on YouTube and they're kind of like, oh, I live kind of close. Let me show up and play some Edison. But it was like him and his brother were new because this was a pretty large, this is probably the largest Edison tournament we've had in a while. So he summons Sangan, torrentials himself. Okay, that was a good move. Now you're not going to get Sangan's effect, but now Lewis summons DD Survivor, so he hits him for 18. And he took, what, 300 last turn? Yeah, should be 56 AK. So now Jesse sets a back row. Do we know what it is? So Survivor hits him again for another 18. Cyber Valley. So you draw... Oh, that's... Cyber Valley's so good with DD Survivor. Yeah, this is... I'm not used to there being triple D-Fissure, triple macro. It's annoying. So now Jesse sets a back row. Jesse Gorman versus Luis Garza. Now, who am I rooting for? Probably Luis. I want to see macro do well. I mean, it looks like he's committed to this deck. Like I said, I randomly ran into him on the DB ladder, and he beat me, which I was kind of upset about. All right, so here comes Trap Dust Shoot. So let's see Lewis's hand. So it's Brain Control, MST, D-Fissure, and he sends back another Survivor. So this will buy him a turn. Now he D-Fissure. Oh, no. Well, it didn't matter. That Survivor's going to come back. And oh, no. But, I mean, he kind of had to, right? He had 2K. Now he just drew Mind Control. And he can't use Mind Control with Caius. All right, Mind Control the guy. No, you can't. You can't. Lewis, you did not just let him do this to you, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, okay, he caught it. Good. I was about to say, Lewis, please don't. All right, so yeah, he takes back the card, but you still hit him for 18. Oh, no, you can't attack with Mind Control. Yeah, now I'm the idiot. Yeah, you can't attack and you can't tribute. Now, Jesse did warn me that he was new to Edison, and this is my first time watching this. I've some of you who's been watching my channel know when I do commentary, I usually like I know who's going to win most of the time, but I don't like. I usually get a raw reaction. It's my first time watching the videos. So here, Luis summons Mole. But shout out to Jesse for at least willing to be on camera, even though he's new, because he did warn me. He did warn me before, because at the start of round 2, I always look at the pairings. I'm like, okay, and I ask whoever. I usually ask the people if they want to be on camera, and then I asked Jesse, and he did warn me. He's like, hey, I'm really new, and I was like, oh well. But I like to show you guys the tournament as it plays out every round. And I believe these two... Oh, no. Yeah, Luis definitely lost round 1 because I beat him round 1. Yes, he definitely lost round 1. Alright, so now he summons Sangan again. Attacks him for 1,000. I don't think this is the deck he was using online, though. Alright, so he just keeps summoning Mole and bouncing back to Sangan, but... Is he just going to poke him? I like this guy's mat. I like both their mats. I know Luis told me that his friend drew that BLS mat. But I like... Where's this from? I don't know where this mat's from. Maybe it's from some anime. I don't know. Alright, let's see. What else you got, Luis, man? You don't have a monster that can run over the Sangan? You kidding me? He's just beating you down with Sangan? Heavy. Starlight Road? Oh, no. He's forced to Solemn. He already took, what, 3 hits from the Sangan? Or was it 2? Well, let's see. Jesse's got a bunch of trap cards in his hand, but he hasn't set a single one. I don't think he can... maybe he came over from Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because his mat kind of has the... whatever they're called. I forgot. I'm a boomer, so I quit playing whenever Links came out, so... Extra Monster Zone, whatever it's called. I don't know. Okay, so he Solemns and then hits him. Now he's at, yeah, Sangan beatdown. You know what's crazy? Luis, and again, he and I faced round 1, and I think his deck doesn't have enough monsters. Because I remember, I think it was either game 1 or game 2. He was up many cards on me, but he just couldn't draw monster. And I just slowly went through it, and his D-Fissure was destroying my deck because I was playing Machine of Quick Draw, and my Avarices were dead. Yeah, I think it was game 1 where like he was dominating me in card advantage, but I just won because he couldn't draw any monsters. So maybe his monster count is too low. I mean, you can see here it's kind of the same thing. He's just getting beat down by Sangan. Does he have MST? MST the new one, and then summon a monster. I think he has a lure. Is it a lure? No, I think it's a lure in Jesse's hand. And he summons Sangan, attacks, and he's forced to deprison. He already took a ton of damage. Yeah, he's got a lure, call, burial. So he finally sets a back row. And here comes Upstart from Luis. Whoops. +9. So we're at 9K to 2K, and Luis is going to set a back row. Now, this tournament was 4 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 8. So it's been a while in Edison where we've had 7 rounds total. We've had mostly 6. But yeah, this tournament we had 22 players, I believe, which is the largest number we've had in a while. We had a lot of new faces, that's why. So here he torrentials the turtle. Yeah, so we'll get banished because of D-Fissure. And now he's going to burial. I wonder why he's burialing now, though. Oh, because he has call. Okay. So maybe he's going to play call. Yes, plays call. Brings back the turtle. No, he normal summoned already. But he rugs it. Again, yeah. He normal summoned twice. He normal summoned the turtle, right? So, Luis letting Jesse get 2 summons. That's unfortunate. But at least we caught it on camera. And looks like Jesse's going to pass to Luis. Now let's see what Luis... So he finally drew a monster. He drew a Banisher. Come on, this is like a super macro deck. Banisher, D-Fissure, Macro Cosmos, DD Survivors, Cyber Valleys. Attacks him for 16. Does he have like a prison? He's got always reading brain control, or wind control, as my boy D Nasty likes to call it. Alright. Come on, just play that brain control and just end this game. Yep, here comes wind control. I think I might have missed a Sangan attack. Oh, he's got Gale, Mind Control, and I think Allure is his last card. So he is going to Allure away his Gale, but he drew Goblin. So now it's either Goblin or Gale. Probably... I mean, D-Fissure's up, so maybe the Goblin? Yeah, definitely the Goblin. Okay, good. Summon Gale. Let's see if Luis has anything, or this is game. And that is game. He had a rug. So Jesse, on his channel debut, forces the third game. We'll see if he can pull off the Legacy 2-0. Now, Luis, again, he is also new, but he did make top 4 recently with Chaos Fairies. Yeah, Chaos Fairies. All right, so game 3. Luis is going first. Sets 3 back rows. And passes back to Jesse Gorman. Again, 4 rounds of switch, cut the top 8. So X2 still have a chance to get in. So, but if you go 0-2, that's hard. It's hard to bounce back from 0-2. Some X2, I can't remember how many X2s made it. I'd have to refresh my memory. So here, Jesse Gorman summons Mazook. Does he have a response? Attacks the set monster. Oh, he has macro in his hand, which is Spirit Reaper. He's got Call, Gores, and a few other cards. So he passes back to Luis. Luis is going to try to get in there with the Reaper. Yep. Here comes Maxwell Tepper's signature card, Guardian Eatos. Some of you guys may know Maxwell. He won RBT New York with Guardian Eatos in his GB deck. And ever since then, a lot of people have tried splashing Eatos in. We saw Ben splash Eatos in his 6 Samurai deck. The reason it's so memorable is because he beat one of my best friends, Javi, the Tiger King, in top 16. And Javi told me he lost because of Eatos. Yeah. Alright, so he hit the Goblin with Reaper, so it should be 69 at 8K. Did I do math right? Yeah, 800 and then 300. Yeah, 69. So here comes Allure. He drew Starlight Road. Yeah, I don't like Starlight Road. I think it's better in the side deck against like a deck like Lightsworn. But a lot of times they're gonna like Cold Wave you and Heavy Storm you and Giant Trunade you before they drop the JD and Lila you, Celestia you. Oh no, Jesse's passing. Now he's gonna get cooked. He's gonna get hit with Reaper. Oh wait, he didn't drop the Gores. Oh, he must not know how Gores works. Oh yeah. Okay, so now Luis is probably gonna hit him for 25, and now he's gonna drop the Gores. Oh yeah, they're all banished. Please drop the Gores. Oh, there we go. See, so Luis could have sniped the Gores last turn and this turn, but he didn't. So now he gets rewarded with a 2,500 token. Oh, he just drew Caius. Okay. So if I'm Jesse, I just attack over Eatos with Gores. That's what I would do. A lot of times, I've ran into a few macro decks online. I just don't believe their back rows are real. Most of the, like, some of them are like bribes and Starlight Roads. There's one match that I want to upload where I went up against a macro deck. Oh no, he could walk. See, I would have just... Hell, I walked into a Mirror Force and Hat format that was pretty brutal recently. But I had my opponent no cards to his name. He had one back row. He drew into Mirror Force. Oh, here comes Knock. Yeah, he's getting cooked now. But I play around Mirror Force a little bit more in Edison and Hat Format. When I walked into the Mirror Force, it's not a popular card in Hat. It's more of a side card. All right, so we're at 13 to 8K. Now he comes Instant Fusion. So now he's at 300. Brings out the Reaper of the Nightmare. In defense, he's got a tribute for Caius, right? But if he has pulling the rug, which we saw in game 2 and 3, this is GG. But you have to do it. I mean, what other choice you have? Yeah, tribute for Caius. You have to. Wait, what happened? I'm guessing he just concedes. Oh yeah, that is game. So he couldn't attribute it for Caius. Again, Jesse, this was his first tournament. Congrats to him. You can tell he's new. But hope you guys enjoyed that match. And check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time.